It's okay, using Panopto Studio from home, you'll almost certainly have to download the software. When you try to use it for the first time, you'll press the record something button and nothing happens, but below that there is a install the software button, so you'll need to do that. When I use these, I tend to have the presentations set in a particular way. Instead of slideshow, I have it browsing an individual window, so it's not full screen. It can get a bit complicated if you try to open up other windows. I mean, you make this as big as you like, but it's probably more convenient than browsing full screen. Okay, so I'll start it up. I'll open this up to 5, because if you don't, Panopto complains. I should say it complains a lot when you're using it outside the university. You can just ignore most of the complaints. Right, so we go down to here in Course Tools, Review Video Library. The previous videos will appear here, but I'll show you how to put them in a particular folder a bit later on. Okay, so we click on Create and record a new session. Now at this point, say if you haven't installed it, will prompt you to say, do you want to install it? And then it'll come up with launch application, open link. It'll do a few other things because I've got Camtasia, I've got various other things on here which will sort of ask questions about it. Yeah, you can ignore all of this, it doesn't seem to make any difference. If you have a camera, you can set up a camera, you can turn it off. You can check your audio here, shout really loud, and it'll appear. It's got caption the PowerPoint. We're probably going to capture main screen as well, just in case we open anything else up. And it gives very strange errors. Why is it doing that? Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. It wasn't doing that earlier on. Okay, so we'll try this anyway and see what happens. Right, so we're going to go to record. It started recording now, so I'm opening up the presentation. And we go through the presentation in the usual way, talk about the various things. And then at least in principle we can bring up other information in this window. Let me just check, I'll just open up Sway and see if that works. When we have a look at the video. Okay, so Sway, bring up a particular Sway. Okay, I'll close that down, just want to check that everything was working. Then when you've done, just minimize that and click on stop. Give it a name, you give it a description if you want, then click on done. Things will appear here, depending how big your file is. This will take a while. You will get an email about this, and eventually it will appear in this particular folder. So I'm going to pause this video for a second until it does appear. Right, okay, this is now appeared in here, this very short video. Lots of things you can do. You can edit this, which to be honest I've not really looked at. I tend to do everything in Camtasia Studio, but there are edit facilities. We'll just click on it and see if it looks okay. Press the browser, press play, it'll start moving through. Notice it divides it up into slides, which is quite useful, but what it hasn't done, I think, is bring in the window I added. Now I don't know why it's done that. I'm going to have a look at that and sort of figure out what's going on. If you remember, I opened up Sway. It doesn't seem to have shown that, gave an error, which may be an issue with the version we downloaded, has to be said. We'll have a look at this. Okay, right, so if you want to put this in a folder, go to Learning Materials, and we'll pick a folder at random. Tutorials. Now if you go into Tools, Review Video, it'll take us to this thing, which you've got to go through every time if you've got a bunch of different ones you've done on the same day. So select a folder. It's still just the same module. Quite why it asks this, I don't know. Shunt this to itself, and then we'll pick up the one which we appeared right at the end. Okay. So submit. Click on OK. So you have to do this, and it's appeared right down to the bottom there. Click on it, open it up, and there it is. So I don't know why it hasn't shown the other window. It may be just a thing. But if you're just going to do a presentation, that's probably fine. And it may work alright if you try opening up the presentation in different models. So I used it in a window. It might, who knows, work better in other ways. Okay, so there we are.